If you were swallowed by a whale, your survival would depend almost completely on what type of whale it was. Most species just can't do it. Consider the blue whale, Earth's largest animal, which has an esophagus only about 10 centimeters in diameter. Though it has enormous jaws, its food consists of tiny organisms, krill, and small fish. It feeds by thrusting its head through a swarm of such organisms and filtering them out with its baleen. Anything much bigger than a basketball would get stuck in the throat. You might find yourself stuck in its mouth, with hundreds of gallons of seawater and dense clouds of krill, before being spat out as the whale pushes the water out through its baleen. Sperm whales are different. They are toothed predators designed to hunt giant squid. Their esophagus can expand to about 20 centimeters in diameter, and the muscles of the throat are capable of powerful rhythmic contractions that draw prey downward. In theory, a human could pass through that opening, though this process would be brutal. Once inside the throat, you'd be in near total darkness. The pressure around you would rise sharply, hundreds of pounds per square inch, as the muscles contract to move food downward. Breathing would become impossible. The interior of the whale isn't hollow space. It's a series of muscular tubes and chambers in constant motion. You would be crushed and suffocated within moments. If somehow you survived long enough to reach the first stomach, conditions would get considerably worse. Sperm whales have a number of stomach compartments, as do some grazing animals. The first one is used mostly as a holding area where digestion starts. It's filled with digestive fluids rich in hydrochloric acid and enzymes designed to break down the flesh of squid. The temperature can get to about 40 degrees Celsius there, or roughly 104 degrees Fahrenheit, and with practically no air. In such conditions, the concentration of acid would be strong enough to cause severe skin and soft tissue chemical burns in a very short period of time. It would destroy the eyes and lungs in seconds if exposed. Suffocation would occur in 3 to 5 minutes because of a lack of oxygen. Even if you brought a small air tank, the environment would quickly corrode the metal and rubber components. The combination of heat, acid, and pressure would destroy any protective gear within minutes. The digestive systems of whales are not caves that you can stand inside. Each section is a contracting chamber, always tucking and pulsing. The esophageal muscles move in only one direction, downward, so there's no realistic way to climb or swim back out. The same system that keeps a whale's prey from escaping would completely trap you. The soundscape inside would be one of constant vibration, the heartbeat of an animal that may weigh upwards of 50 tons, the rush of fluid, and the low-frequency rumbles whales use for communication. You would feel these vibrations as pressure through your body rather than as sound. Theoretically, the only possible chance of survival is if the whale didn't fully swallow you. Some whales accidentally engulf objects too large to swallow, such as fish traps or in chunks of debris, and later spit them out. This is what likely happened in 2021 when a diver named Michael Packard was accidentally caught in the mouth of a humpback whale off Cape Cod. He was held for roughly 30 seconds before the whale surfaced and expelled him. He survived with bruises but no major injuries. That case illustrates the only realistic survival scenario, being trapped in the mouth, not the stomach. If the whale realizes quickly that you're not food, it may expel you. Once you move past the throat, there is no path back. Biologically speaking, the forces at play are absolute. The anatomy of the whale is optimized to move enormous quantities of soft prey downwards quickly and with ease. Air supply, light, and avenues of escape would all fall to zero. Death by asphyxiation would occur well before digestion could even begin, but the acidic environment ensures that nothing larger than a squid remains intact for long. From a scientific standpoint, this is a situation that illustrates just how specialized and extreme life in the ocean can get. Whales are built for deep ocean pressures and chemistry. Humans are not. Our lungs, skin, and circulation fail in those conditions in very short order. Even if a rescue team could somehow reach the whale within minutes, which is utterly improbable, finding and extracting a person from inside a living whale animal of that size is not possible in any real sense. The bottom line is this: no one can survive a swallow by a whale. It is structurally, chemically, and physically impossible. The best you can hope for is to be stuck briefly in the mouth and released before you're swallowed. Beyond that point, the biology of the whale does exactly what millions of years of evolution designed it to do: digest what it eats.